it's a definite interview question. So first of all, in order to do the transfer, what you have to do, you should have an employee there. So for that one, we have to hire an employee. Okay, means employee should be there. So where we will hire an employee? We'll hire an employee in a particular legal employee. What? The legal employer should exist. Okay. And then if you are transferring, if you are using a global transfer, okay, if you are using a global transfer, another legal employer within the enterprise should be there. Okay. So first of all, we are hiring an employee. We are hiring an employee and legal employer. Let us take it is legal employer A. Okay. And in order to hire an employee, first of all, the legal employer should exist, right? Means we need to create a legal employer. We need to create a legal employer and associate LDG for that one. Okay. Okay. We cannot directly create a legal employer. We have to create a legal entity and convert that as a legal employer. This is the way, actual way is, we need to create a legal entity and convert that as a legal employer and associate LDG for that one. Okay. So, and once we hire an employee in this legal employer A, and if you want to do a transfer, we should have another legal employer within the same enterprise. So let us take it as legal employer, which is legal employer B. So legal employer A and legal employer B. So now, once we hire an employee, okay, once we hire an employee, so what is the next thing? We will do local transfer. We will do local transfer. So local transfer means what? Transferring an employee
The legal entity.
within the legal employer. Okay. Transferring an employee, like transferring from BU1 to business unit 2. Okay. BU1 to BU2. Transferring employee from business unit 1 to business unit 2. Or transferring an employee from location 1 to location 2. But within the same country. Transferring an employee from location 1 to location 2 within the same country. So, or transferring an employee from one department to another department. Transferring an employee from one department to another department. So this is called as a local transfer. So for now, what you call, so we will create a global transfer, transferring an employee from one legal entity to from one legal employer to another legal employer. Within the enterprise. Okay. Or we can do the same thing also, transferring from one legal employer to another legal employer and different business units, different locations, different departments. This is also true. Okay. So first of all, what we will do, we will hire an employee. We will hire an employee in one particular legal employer, and then we will do this one. Okay. Go to here, new person. Hire an employee. Is to legal entity. So this is the national ID, social security number, and this is the national ID. Okay. So this is the social security number, and this is the national ID. So now we are hiring an employee with the January 1st, 2025, and these are the details. Click on next. Address line 1. So somebody can log in with a functional consultant role and disable the approvals. Wait, I'll only log in another browser because I forgot to. We need to check whether the approvals are disabled or not. Otherwise, unnecessary, it's a time waste. While hiring an employee, always before doing the hiring an employee transaction, you go to transaction console and disable this hire an employee approvals. Okay. In here, we are having some time. Meanwhile, we will continue. Zip code 68501. Okay. Now click on next. Business unit. So give us 2 business unit. The position. Okay. I think in the US2 business unit, we don't have any particular positions. Just we will see what are the available positions and then we will take from them. Okay, instead of US2 business unit, because the positions are tightly coupled with business unit, right? We will take US1 business unit only. Okay. We just change this assignment status also active to payroll eligible if something else is there here. The position. So here it is synchronized. The values are synchronizing from the position, job, department, location, and all these things, assignment category and number of hours. All these things are synchronizing from the position. We have to select our hours type is salaried employee. Okay. And here I will discuss about the payroll also. So let us take probation period 2 months. Notice period is also 2 months. Okay. And the tax reporting unit. US2 legal entity. So monthly payroll. So we are selecting the payroll also. Now click on next. So you must enter a probation period unit when the probation period exists. Either enter a probation period unit or remove the probation period. I will take the screenshot of this error. So go to the probation period and when we give unit, it is not taking. So just again, I want to give this one. Okay. Probation period, I have given 2 months. And notice period is also 2 months. Click on next. Salary basis. US1 annual salary. So I want to make it as a round figure, monthly 10,000. So on a year, it would be 1,20,000. So I want to verify whether the approvers are bypassed or I have to go and okay, I think some approvers are there. Okay, approvers are bypassed. So I don't have to worry about approvers right now. This is still good. Also, now keep on. Please mute yourself. Okay. So approvers are bypassed. Approval rules are bypassed. Now click on submit button. Now click on OK. Go to home page. Click on person management and search for the person. So lens carry. So this is the person number. These are the details. Okay. Go to person and employment. Go to user account. So this is the user ID. Okay. This is the person number. Okay. So which is not required. So somebody has created auto provisioning roles. So for that roles, automatically these roles are coming. Not testing role, agent role, HR analyst role. These are not required actually. Just remove that one. He is not a line manager because you have not we have not assigned any direct reports to him, because somebody has created a auto provisioning rule and that is matching. So that's the reason automatically these roles are getting. Go to user accounts, just cross check the roles, except employee role, just remove any other roles. The line manager role also should reflect only after we assign the direct reportees and make the particular employee as a line manager. Then only that line manager role should get reflected here. Okay, once we remove all these things, click on actions, synchronize with identity store. Click on synchronize. Okay. Now click on close. So go to tools, transaction console, security console, search the user and reset the password. Okay, we have reset the password. Now sign out from this one. Sign in with the employee role. Okay, go to personal information, me and personal information, and check his employment information details. Okay, and verify what is the business unit. This is one of the important thing. And what is the position, what is the job, what is the location, what is the department. So right now, what we are going to do, I want to change the business unit, I want to change the location. These two I want to change with the transfer, local transfer. Okay, these two I want to change with the local transfer. Okay, what is the username? Carry.lens. Okay, so all the details we have verified, the details are coming properly. Okay, we take the screenshot, because once we are done with a local transfer, again we will come back and we will verify the employment information page of the employee. So employee himself is verifying his information. Employee, we are not verifying as part of HR specialist. Employee himself is verifying his employment information. And now we will sign out. Again, we will log in as HR specialist. Go to my client groups, search for the particular person. Okay. Now just go and click here. If you click here, it will go to employment information page. It will go to employment information page. So these are the worker assignment details. So this is the business unit. Okay. And these are the jobs. These are the department. This is the department. This is the location. Okay. Right now, I want to do a transfer. So what type of transfer I want to do? So this part is done. Hire an employee is done. Now I want to do a local transfer. So transfer an employee within the same legal employer. So what is the legal employer here? US to legal entity. The US to legal entity is the legal employer. And this is the business unit, US1 business unit. Okay, this is the business unit. Okay, and anyhow, here we have used position synchronization. And positions are tightly coupled with business units. Okay, positions are tightly coupled with particular business units. Okay, now just click on done. Click on close. So click on correct. Okay. So as positions are tightly coupled, we need to remove the synchronization. Okay. We need to remove the synchronization from the position. Okay. Now just make it as a no. Okay. All synchronized attributes will become editable and won't inherit values from the position. This is really, really important. When you make synchronization from position no, so going forward, it won't inherit values from the position. Earlier, this job, department, location, all these things the inherited values from the position. But once you change this synchronize from the position to no, it won't inherit any values from the position. Okay, yes. Now I don't want to inherit any values from the position. I have loaded all the values using position, and then after that I am making this as synchronize from the position as a no. And now click on review. Click on submit. Okay. So this is one of the important steps you need to remember. When you hire an employee by using positions, immediately you have to make sure if you want to do any transactions on the particular person, you have to remove the synchronize from the position as a no. Means you have to remove the dependency on the position. You have to do like this. Okay. We are done with this one. We are closing this one. Now what? I'm doing a transfer, right? I'm doing a transfer. So just again, I have to go to this transaction console and I have to bypass the approvals. For what I have to bypass the approvals? For which process I have to bypass the approvals? Okay.
Look.
So if I forget this one, again it will go for approvals, and based upon approval rules, again it will become, we need to do this kind of stuff. So as you have not covered the approvals, for now, we are not going to the approvals part. So for that one, I'm just going and doing the bypass. So obviously the local and global transfer are bypassed, and at the same time you have to bypass for the transfer also. So this is how it was architect means they have done this approvals for transfer like this. Okay, you just don't want to go here inside. We will discuss how we have to do the approvals part and all. So make sure the transfer, whether it is local and global transfer and transfer, both are bypassed. Okay, both are bypassed. Now change. If something change assignment, change legal employer, even change location also you have to make bypass. Okay, change working hours. So whatever the change is there, so suppose I want to do a transfer by changing the location, again it will go for an approval round. So go to change and bypass them. Okay, for now these two are enough. So everybody understood, right? Before going for a transfer, we have to bypass the approvals for transfer, and we have to bypass the approval for change location if you are changing the location. And just you will say any business unit. Business unit, there are no process. I don't think we do have any kind of business process with business unit. Go to person management. So we have done two important steps. After hiring an employee, you have reset the password. After resetting the password, we have removed the position dependency. Okay, we have removed the position synchronization dependency. After removing the position synchronization dependency, we have removed the approvals. Okay, we have removed the approvals. Now, I guess I will include that one also.
Sir, can I request one thing? Sir, if you upload that video, so can you upload this flow also?
This flow is something different. I'll try to do that one. Anyhow, in the video itself, it will be shown, right?
Yes.
In the video itself, because this is a different mind map. Even I don't know how to download this mind map and upload that one. It will come as a PDF only, but I'll try to do that one as well. Okay. So I'll try to do that one today.
That is a good flow.
Yeah, because people, that's called as a mind map. Means we will remember that flow, we will remember the sequence. Even if we go to hire an employee, that train stops, because there are so many parameters are there. So instead of people getting confused, they will segregate that into different train stops. Even this is a train stop. It starts here, hire an employee is done. You have removed the position synchronization. Okay, before that one, recall reset the password for the employee. So these are the critical steps we need to follow. And then we have bypassed the approvals for transfer and change location. Now we are doing the local transfer. Okay. Now just click on this particular link. Directly you'll go to employment information. So now when you are doing a transfer, it's not a transaction correction. It's not a correction. It is an update. You have to remember that one. When some data is having some mistake, we'll use the correct. But when you're doing a transfer, it is a date effectivity. You are going to, is going to transfer on a particular given date. Let us take an example on May 1st. May 1st is going to transfer. So based upon location change or worker request, whatever it is, let us take worker request. So what we is going to change, worker has asked, okay, I want to move towards New York or whatever the region, location. Okay. We have changed the location. Okay, just I want to highlight that one. Okay, we will see that one. So we have changed the location. Okay. We have changed the location. And now, if you want to change anything, you want to change the department. Okay. So here we have removed the dependency of the particular thing, dependency of position. We can change anything. So earlier, if it is synchronized on the position, means we cannot change because it's tightly coupled with the position. But now I have removed the dependency with this particular position. So I can change any values for the particular position. Now he is a director of recruitment in the finance department in a New York location. I don't want to change the job because he is a particular skill set is in the recruitment. But I can change the department and location. And now, and I'm not changing the legal employer. When I'm doing a local transfer, so what is the action we are doing here? What is the action we are doing here? Local transfer. Okay, just I want to highlight important things. The transfer is one of the critical thing. The transfer, local transfer and global transfer. Okay. So this is very important. Just please observe. Okay, is the legal employer is going to change? No. No. So what is the action here? Transfer. What is the action? It's a transfer. Yes. Okay, what we have changed here?
Location and department.
So the location we have changed. Okay, and the department.
Department.
The location and the department we have changed. So this particular legal employer is not getting changed, and the action is a transfer. So what is the action reason? Based upon the worker request. Okay, so we have changed the department. We have changed the location of a particular employee who is working in US2 legal entity. So earlier he is working in a different department called HR department, and he is working in different location called Redwood City. Now just go to review. Okay, so what are the current values? Current values means what? What is the current existing value he is positioning? He is working in a department. He is working in human resources department. And what is the proposed value? We are proposing this person. We are transferring this person to finance department.
No.
This is the change of attribute. What is the attribute that is going to change? The department. Okay. First thing. But the attribute that is going to change is the department. And then the second one. What is the second one that is going to change?
Location.
Location. What is the current value?
Redwood.
Redwood City. And what is the proposed value? New York City. Okay. This is a local transfer. Is there any change in the legal entity?
No, sir. No.
No, sir.
There is no change in the legal entity. Okay. There is no change in the legal entity. If you see here the work relationship, the relationship between a worker and the work employer is called as a work relationship. If the employer is US2 legal entity and the worker type is employee. So there is no change in the legal entity. Only what we are going to change, we are changing the
Department and location.
departments and we are changing the location. Okay, we are changing the department and we are changing the location. This is called as a local transfer. This is called as a local transfer. Okay. So you can change any attribute based upon the requirement, but you should not change the legal employer. It won't change the legal employer. Okay. Now click on submit button. Click on yes.
Actually, I have a doubt.
Yeah, you can ask me. Ashwin.
Yes, sir. Generally, in our organization, we have like IJP, internal job position. Income sometimes into different domain. How about those, sir?
I'm not able to hear your voice properly, Ashwin. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Generally, in an organization, we say IJP, internal job position.
Internal job postings.
Yeah, sometimes we have like into different domains, like one particular employee will be working in different domain and he changed into a different domain by IJPs. So how about those transfers? Will it come under local only?
Yeah, means here they are changing this what you call department.
Yes. Only the
DP
department.
is means right.
Yes. Yes.
Internal job posting means what? It's they're changing the department, they're changing the job.
Only the department is.
Or if they are changing into different business unit, that everything comes under local transfer only.
Sure. Thanks.
Sir, I do have a question as well.
Yes, Kunal.
So if only location is getting changed while transferring an employee, if if department is not getting changed, obviously within the same legal entity or legal employer, so is that like necessary to remove the position synchronization in that case?
Yeah, yes. Very good question. So whatever the workforce structures that are associated with the position, and you have hired an employee by using a position, definitely you have to remove that one. It is a tightly coupled. You cannot change the value.
Because the position is the combination of all these four workforce structure, that is location, department, job, and grade. Is that the
Not
reason?
only that one. So position is a combination of that one. But apart from that one, position synchronization is different concept. Position synchronization, it is having multiple attributes. It even all these things, whether it is full-time, part-time, regular, number of workers.
Means sir, if we do not remove the position synchronization, in that case, all the position related attributes will be inherited.
Correct. Yes. If you don't remove means it will automatically inherit and you cannot change those values also. It won't allow you to change those values.
Right, sir. Means if position and departments will remain same, so in that case also, is it compulsory synchronization before?
Yeah, for any transactions, if you want to change in the worker assignment, and if the particular worker assignment is done using positions and which was synchronized, you have to remove the position synchronization.
Okay, sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now we are done with transfer, local transfer. Okay. Now we will log out as we are done. We will log out as a HR specialist. The HR specialist has done the changes. And now we will log in as an employee. Okay. And we will see in the employment information page. So go to me, personal information, and then employment information page. So earlier we had a screenshot of that. So what is that location? He is working. He is working in a reviewed city. And in which department he is working? He is working in human resources department. Now In which department he is working?
In a
Finance.
Finance department.
yes.
And in which location he is working?
Yeah.
New York City. Is there any change in the job or business title?
No,
No.
sir.
Because we have not changed this kind of job or business title or position or business unit. We have not changed this one. Only as per the employer request, within the same business unit, we have changed the department and the location. So this is called as a local transfer. Okay. So why I have took almost 55 minutes to explain this concept is, this is a definite interview question. This is a definite. There is no second thought about whether this will come in the interview or not. Definite they will ask. So can you explain me a difference between a global transfer and local transfer? So tomorrow I'll explain you in detail about the global transfer. Okay, each and every step, minute details, I'll explain about the global transfer. Okay, right now you understood what is the local transfer and what are the prerequisites to do the local transfer.